Hey everybody, it's Angelic Cipher with another episode of CV's Deciphered. And today's episode I'm going to be talking about the aircraft carrier consumable, Fighters. So fighters for an aircraft carrier is a little different than it is for a surface ship. Surface ships, as you go up in tier, will gain more fighters per consumable launch. Carriers always stay at 4 by default. And the other thing is the action radius for it is 3 kilometers. So that means basically I've got 3 kilometers out from my ship out here. And so you have a total of a 6 kilometer, nice even circle there, but a 6 kilometer radius it's going to patrol, or excuse me, circumference it's going to patrol around you. For information on how fighters work, please see the playlist I've linked below. It goes into all the fighter mechanics. I really don't want to go into that here and be redundant. But one thing that really does kind of set these apart is the action time on this is 600 seconds. That's 10 minutes. So if you have this set to auto, the second you get spotted, it's going to launch a fighter. And there go your 4 fighters, and it's going to stay active for 10 minutes. Now, it still has the same 6-second time to reach altitude as a standard fighter would from any other surface ship. But once that 6 seconds is gone, so when this reaches 9:54, it's now able to attack anything that comes into range. And it operates like a normal catapult fighter at that point. The cooldown on it is by default 40 seconds, so it's a pretty quick cooldown. Not enough time for a carrier to hit you and then come back and try and hit you again before another fighter launches. One other thing that I want you to be aware of, if you are launching craft or trying to launch aircraft and you get spotted, whatever happens first, whether you initiate a launch or you get spotted first, that's the squadron that'll take off first. So you'll end up with a little bit of a buffering queue. So if I get spotted right before I decide I want to press and launch a squadron, it's going to launch the fighters first and then it'll launch my squadron. If I launch it first, and then I get spotted as these are going, it's going to wait till these are launched, then launch the fighter. Hopefully that gives you some explanation on how the catapult fighters work. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, or ask me the questions in Discord, or come see me on Twitch. My name is Angelic Cipher, and this is CV's Deciphered.